Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Such a wonderful time to be here, right? Such a glorious time to experience life. Such a at ease time to reflect, to understand the greatness of what our life, our passion, our mission really mean to being great humanitarians. Guys, I am Adole. Welcome to Adole's Foresight. We're about to get into these spiritual advising messages and, let you guys know what's going on in the energy and what the divine need you guys to know at this current time. We are channeling messages from Mr. Tupac Amaru Shakur today. He has a song that he has directed for me to play for you guys today. If you would like to stay along and listen, we're going to name this particular episode, I Rise. The energy of Mr. Tupac Amaru Shakur is among us. Let's give thanks to our brother as he wakes us with these beautiful messages. As the birds are chirping outside, the ancestors approve of this message. So without further delay, let's listen and let's ponder on these intentions.
To the ocean, smoking points, think my thoughts, then it's back to coasting. Who can I trust in this cold world? My phony homie had a baby by my old girl. But I ain't tripping, I'm a player, I ain't sweating him. I said the sister had a mommy like a Mexican. It's Mexican, no remorse, it was meant to happen. Besides rapping, only thing I did good was rapping. Until the end of time.
And I'm going to play this song for you guys again. Take these broken wings.
Trust in this cold world. My phony homie had a baby by my old girl. But I ain't tripping, I'm a player, I ain't sweating him. I said the sister had a mommy like a Mexican. It's Mexican, no remorse, it was meant to happen. Besides rapping, only thing I did good was rapping. Until the end of time. These broken wings.
All right. How many of you guys feel like Mr. Tupac Shakur right now? What's in y'all energy? Talk to me. Grand Rising, A Chosen. How many of you guys have went through what Mr. Tupac Shakur just mentioned in this song? Like I said, I labeled this particular episode, Still I Rise. I'm talking to the individuals who have been betrayed by their lover, right? Who have been betrayed by society. People who have still have the resilience to move forward, but has been broken down so to the bare minimum, but still God came and chose you to rise above in your life. How many of you guys are here today that has not received your flowers, that has not been recognized, that has been trampled over? I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to the energies of Tupac Amaru Shakur. Who are you guys? Stand up, speak your voice. Tell your story, because this is why we're here, to be humanitarians, to expose all the evilness, the corruptness that has been going on, not only in our families, but in society overall, right? So today's message is, I rise. No matter what adversaries, what enemies, what delays, obstacles that has presented in your life, you still rose above any obstacles that was trying to hinder you or stop you. I'm talking to people who were put in uncivilized situations, being thrown under the bus, people who was left out for dead, right? I'm talking to you guys. No matter what type of glass, what type of metal, whatever they try to throw at you, you still overcame that shit. So I stand, we stand, and they can't beat us because we are the Kendrick Lamars, right? Yeah, I said it. Let's get into this energy. Let me put this down because I feel like it's a time for us to take a stand to injustice. You know, we have been letting our mouths be closed and being muffled for over this millennia of time. And we have been letting these individuals take our energy and drain from us and suck from us because we have a loving heart, a caring heart, because we always forgiving. But it's a time to be like, okay, let go, let loose, right? But let's get into it. Let me put this and sit down. So, today's message is, I rise. We already know you beat your enemy at all levels. Kamehameha style, right? You got them Goku in this bitch. Karame, right? You know, I feel like, you know, you are being celebrated. You're going to be celebrated. It's your duty to be celebrated. It's you earned this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you already won the motherfucking battle. Hell, you won the war too. Shit, they ain't even know. They already lost. So no threat to you, right? There ain't no threat to you. See, you had to be tested. You know, you was weary at one time. So we have to be broken down to be rebuilt again. But God break us down for what? To be resilient, to be strong, to be in no doubt the soldier that's needed to continue to push on the message. It's bigger than what you think. God's warriors, that's who you are. You have to be pushed against the grain, baby. You got to be pushed. You got to have tough skin at this bitch. Yeah, because anybody can say that they can be God's soldier or God or well, how can I put it? Let me break it down. Because I feel like I'm going into some of you guys could be warriors for God. So let me break it down. You guys could be warriors for God, and people are trying to see how they can pick at you and pick at the scab to see how they can make you fall apart, because some of you guys could be religious. Some of you guys could be spiritualists, right? So I'm going to break it down a little bit. So the reason why everything is being hit against you is because of your faith, who you believe in. This is all because who you believe in, because how God has showed you up to the world. And you just got some people who don't want to see the best in you. No matter what situation you come from, I don't care if you was the hoest of the hoest or a murderer. If you have changed your ways, God forgives. Hell, that's in the fucking Bible, right? I'm going to take it from the heinous crimes. If you have changed, if you have the ability to change, then my G, you can change. But you have some people who don't want to. I don't want to get into all that, right? But like I said, you have rose above whatever that most heinous crimes was that a community thought that you could not overpower, or they felt like that you don't deserve second chances because they have labeled you as such. All right. Does that make sense, guys? So it's not you to judge. You are no one, right? We can't judge no one. It's up to God, and God will vindicate us by our actions, by how we praise God, how we have changed our life over for the better. Everything is done by action, especially when your words have been censored by communities, sanctions, governments, institutions. Then we have to fight for ourselves. This is what you have to understand. What is a rebel leader? A rebel leader is forged out of misunfortunate situations, right? We're here to bring justice, to finally speak about what's been done to us in our societies. But let's stop right there. All right. So the message today is they trying to assassinate your character because of your resilience, because of your savior energy, Christ energy 33, because of your authenticity. All right. I also got these people They fear you because of your mental intellect is what I'm picking up. Also, they have a mental deficit, flawed way of thinking. So they are stuck in a dysphoria way of thinking, right? All right. So they're not going to change the way how they think, how they view, how they perceive you. They're going to always be your enemy. So this is what you have to get used to. Some people going to ride with you. Some people ain't going to fuck with you. And some people just plain straight hate you, right? Just like they do God, right? So, but regardless of the matter, long as you and God know how y'all connection is, you and your spiritual team know how y'all connection is, you can always overpass, overras, and defeat your enemy. And at times, we have to go in hermit mode to be by ourselves so we can really look at the outlook and see who our enemies really are, because they be right under our fucking nose. Majority of the time, 99.99% of the time, the people who don't fucking fuck with you be your own fucking family, friends, co-workers and schoolmates and all that shit. It ain't the strangers. It ain't y'all. I ain't talking to y'all. I'm talking about to the people that's in y'all motherfucking energy. That's who the fuck you got to look out for. And that's real spit. Yeah. They fun. One day they fuck with you and one day they don't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, let's get into this energy. I got to go to work. Uber. Yeah, you got to divorce these people, man. You got to walk away from this society, these people, these things, and be by yourself so you can see things clearer, man. Let's get into this energy. All right. They want me to use my tarot deck. I mix my tarot deck with what's the T deck. So y'all going to see some of my messages coming out from my personal tarot deck. Is this my tarot? Yep, my tarot deck in here too. Creative Illuminations. What's this? The Hard Knock Life, Volume 1, Volume 2. As well as what's the T-Spill tarot deck we're using today. These are trauma decks. Hey, Miss V. Hey, Rosie. Yeah, I feel like you're very generous with your energy, though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're a very generous person. You know, for real. I feel like you give love. I feel like that sometimes you could overextend to give to people, you know what I'm saying, who you feel like that is, you know, that you love. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I feel like that, yeah, you're going to be rich. Well, damn. Well, okay, ancestors. So somebody about to be generous to you? Okay. Hold up. They want me to let me turn on this content disclosure. My own brand. I had to cut on my content disclaimer because I do have, this is my deck, as you can see. I do make my own tarot deck. And it's the Hard Knock Life, Volume 1, Volume 2. It is up for sale if you do want it. But anyway, let's get to it. But anyway, this is from what's the T-Spill deck right here. Like somebody, yeah, something about being generous. Something could be generous given to you. Okay, yeah, you are going to be rich, rags to riches. This calls for celebration. Let's take a flight. Some of you guys could be getting ready. Well, this changed the message up a little bit because they got some shit. We're going to get back to the message because you rose. I told you. The birds chirping, the birds chirping. We got Thoth here. Oh, you think you a thinker, huh? You thought your way out this bullshit, didn't you, my G? Oh, you could be an air sign energy, fire sign energy, Leo energy to be exact. You got earth sign in your birth chart too. You could be an Empress energy, Virgo. Let's get to it. Yeah. You may like to wear a light color blue. They could be, yeah, a masculine could be giving to a feminine energy. Because I see two different, you see this? Or it could be vice versa, child. Shit. I love it. So I guess they wanted me to tell you that first. Okay, well, damn. Well, let me go to the orange. No, we done. Okay, anyway, so yeah, generous. Yeah, you're going to be rich. Okay, so that speaks for itself. Yeah, you may have your own business. Creative Illuminations. This card flipped over. Okay, you may like to wear wigs, lace fronts, micro braids, sister locks, short hair. I told you that blue your favorite color. What I tell you, I know we fucking tapped in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You see that blue on her nails? Y'all know we tapped all the way fuck in. Stop playing with me, man. We got you over here. It don't matter if you like to wear what. You could be a Shakara for all I know. You know who Shakara is? Shakara Richardson. Yeah, your ass gonna be rich one day. Your initials could start with S. Sarah. I don't know, Susan. Okay, some shit like that. I don't know. I'm just, you know, intuitively throwing shit out there, all right? Yeah, you had to combat your own cognitive dissonance. Look at you. I told you, you had to heal your broken wings. God came and healed your broken wings. Archangel Raphael came to heal your broken wings. You over here clarifying yourself. You know that you had some shit that you had to work on, and you worked on that shit. Just like what I'm doing now, I need to work on my weight. So I got me a journal and I started journaling, just like I did when I had to overcome certain drug addictions and certain individuals that I was dating in life. When I wanted a new life, I started journaling, right? So now I said, okay, so what I did was I replaced one addiction for another addiction. The addiction that I replaced for my cocaine addiction was a motherfucking was a healthier lifestyle, yoga, but eating is what it was. So I gained a lot of weight because because I had switched out my addictions, but now I have to. But the problem that's not a problem because I took a seat back, and I had to realize it's the addictive nature that we have to break, right? You already know, Lan. I got us, baby. I got us. It's something that's in that. It's an energy that we have to break away from. Does that make sense? It's a curse, y'all. I'm being all the way real, man. You have to break that shit, but you have to be strong enough and do the insight and understand like why I keep on going back to this shit. And then when you do it, with another substance, it's still the same thing, but it's a different face. Right? It's a different face, but the addiction is still there, right? So how can I break that dark entity? It's an entity, it's an energy that is a stronghold, right? So we have to break that shit, but we have to figure out how to break this shit, right? Because it ain't fucking easy, man. That shit ain't easy. I found out the way I did it was I had to go back to square one. Spell work. I had to write this shit out. What I mean by spell work, you write about what you want to do to change your situation, how you want to change your situation, what steps I need to do to change my situation. How can I make myself better? And I feel like we could talk it all day, but if we don't have it in this notebook and if we don't see it, it's not going to come to fruition. Your work, your spells, your writings will come in existence when you believe in your own manifestations. Does that make sense? Let's go. How to break that energy is realizing who is the enemy, and it's the addiction, right? Once you had that, you have to take that motherfucker by the horn, man. You got to take it by the horn, and you have to be decisive. It ain't going to be easy. You have to do things like cook healthier, exercise, meditate, make a routine of it. It's like being in a war battle. Who you gonna let win? That addiction or you, right? Who you gonna let win? Because at the end of the day, you have the strength, Leo energy, to overcome any obstacles that come your way. This is why we are connected with all 13 signs of the zodiac, so we can utilize the energies that be from these different planets that give us vitalization. But we'll get into that on another day. Do you know who you are? Read your birth chart. Do you know how strong you are? Don't you know you can overcome anything on this mundane planet, the most dense planet in the universe? Come on, man. Anybody can get through this. I ain't say it was going to be easy. But the thing is, will you have hope in yourself? Do you have hope in yourself? Do you have faith in yourself? Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe your team? Yeah. Believing in yourself is like believing in the universe. So let's go. Let's tap in. Woo! Let's go. Good morning. Grand rising, y'all. We on something deep tonight. T. Queen. Yeah. Some people, they just gonna stand by and just turn the eye. It is what it is though, man. You know what I'm saying? People was bystander, like when you was going through this shit, you know what I'm saying? When you was going through these tumultuous times, people was standing by and watching shit happen to you. See, this is why you were chosen 144. What up, 44? That's why you chosen 144. People will sabotage you or be too scared to speak up, or you know what I'm saying, or they may think if they stand up for you, they may lose clout. You know what I'm saying? People are so Play-Doh. You feel where I'm coming from? And we can't be around that play-doughy ass shit because you can't play in our energy. Right? I got to get ready and go, y'all. I got to goddamn. Oh, damn, I want to stay here longer. But I just want to end this message out. This is why we have to be careful and we have to be cautious and we have to be vigilant on who is in our energy because we already been betrayed so many times and we don't need no extra, you know what I'm saying, play-doughy ass energy to play in our face and still, you know what I'm saying, be, well, how can I put it, conversing with the enemy behind our back. We don't play that goddamn bullshit, right? Either you all the way like Tupac said, either you ride with me or you against me, for real. And I'm gonna just keep it all the way real. We ain't got the same friends. And if I'm enemy with your friends, motherfucker, if your friend is my enemy, that's my motherfucking enemy, my nigga. If your friend is if your enemy is your friend, if my enemy, right, is your friend, that's my motherfucking enemy for life. I'm gonna just keep it all the way fucking real. I had to get that right. I'm gonna just keep it all the way real. Because if that motherfucker done betrayed me and I can't trust that motherfucker and you hang around that motherfucker, you just as motherfucking guilty as his motherfucker. So you guilty by association. And that's a motherfucking fact, Jack. I can't trust you. And that mean that you got the traces of this motherfucker. So you damn right. I stand by myself. I stand alone before I got they stand for any bullshit or anybody to penetrate my energy. And that's just real spit. Let's go and close out these messages. I got to go to work. Yeah. 7th house. This situation is complete. Yeah. Yeah. And the other card says bystanders, sitting back and watching it all happen, not standing up for someone who's being hurt or abused. No, you're not finna. This is a form of abuse too. No, you have to cut yourself, cut your losses and move on. Gemini energy, 7th house. This could have happened in July, right? Something could have happened in July. There could have been some type of conversation that was going on and someone still did not stand by your side or did not stand by your name. Someone knew that you was innocent and still let individuals throw you under the bus. Whether I'm in the room or not, you supposed to uphold my name if I'm your motherfucking friend. If you say I'm your motherfucking friend, if anybody talking shit about me, you supposed to stand up for me, man. You can't play football fields like that, my G. That shit is weird, yo. You can't do that shit, man. That shit is inhumane, man. That ain't no water, man. That's mischief, man. That's game. That's monopoly. That's Play-Doh energy, man. We don't get down like that shit. And this could have been to somebody who they was in a business partnership here with. A marriage, business matters, partnerships, 7th house. This situation involves, could be enemies. I told you, your fucking enemy. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. Divine feminine, divine masculine. You had to overcome cognitive dissonance, flashbacks, depression, avoidance of emotions and sensations. You went through a traumatic event that was caused in your life. And like Tupac said, you prayed out to God. You prayed out to the universe. God, take these broken wings. Heal me, mend me once again so I can fly to the end of times. You are very creative, and I'm going to end this out. You're very creative. Continue. And that's why, yeah. And that's why. And that's why you have to be by yourself. You are tapped into the Akashic Records. Some of you guys can read the theory of relativity. What is the theory of relativity? Albert Einstein. What did Albert Einstein do? Fold time. What is fold time? Those are timeless time. Those are time machines. Some of you guys can read tarot cards, future, past, and near future. All right. So you're tapped into the Akashic Records. Yeah. Raguel energy is here. Raphael energy is here is what I'm picking up. The tribe of Judah energy is here is who I'm picking up on. But be wary of people who give out false tea. Yeah, somebody with a poker face want to come back around. Okay. I don't know. Poker face in the reverse. Somebody wants to show emotions. Okay. Somebody who was projecting onto you, that was in a toxic relationship, now it's ending. 10th house. This situation involves someone's ambition, their motives, their rank in society, achievement and achievement, accolades, and social classes. So somebody who comes from who has a platform, who has some type of I don't know, what's this? Who has some type of achievements. This is somebody who's achieved a lot in life. They're projecting onto you. My thing is, if you got what you want, if you got what you have, then why are you mad at the next person? If you already a star, this could be a star that's trying to project onto you, like somebody who's very well known in a community. I don't understand, if you have already made it, then why are you still projecting? You're fucking weird. And I'm gonna just leave it like that. You're a weirdo, you crazy, and you need to go get help. Okay? Someone who had no emotions for you at one time decided to go with toxic relationships, right? And that's their choice, right? Somebody found some receipts about something. I'm not finna get into this shit because that's their fucking problem, right? Whatever receipts that was found, it was supposed to be found, all right? We'll do a part 2 on that. Yeah, just keep shining though, divine feminine, divine masculine. Yeah, this distorted female can never be you. Period. Yeah, and she cannot drain your energy. Yeah, and then there could be a divorce that's going on. All right, so I'm going to end that bitch. There go y'all messages. I love you guys. Yeah, you're about to be a multi-millionaire. Bitch, let's go. Yeah. I don't feel like that. Yeah, somebody who doesn't stay long distance. Somebody didn't get caught on tape or something. Or somebody got caught on tape. Oh shit, somebody got on tape. A pimp, a womanizer, a gambler stuck in a karmic cycle. Yeah, this could be a public speaker. They got caught with a public speaker. Ooh! They got caught with a public speaker. The neighborhood guru, the community adores them. They fight for the people. So we got somebody else who got caught sleeping with somebody's husband. Is what I'm picking up. I don't know, man. That shit crazy. Because that's the star energy right here. Somebody who achieves. Yeah. Somebody went the distance with this masculine went the distance with this female energy. They jumped up. Yeah, they thought they could jump over hurdles with this person. They thought this person had them 10 toes down. They thought they was going to complete something with this person. They thought they could, if they went the distance with this person would help them with the accolades that they need to succeed in life. But this person was a finesser. This person was superficial, had a mask on. This person thought that they were smart. But there's no chill for them. This person was impatient, angry, full of grandiosity, lack of empath. If somebody picked somebody else over you, they picked the wrong motherfucker. And here you are finna be this multi-millionaire. That was your motherfucking false twin right there that was trying to steal your energy. Man, we got you, bitch. And he going through a divorce with his wife. Man, let's go, man. And the side chick going through some shit too. Oh, shit. Did y'all get all that? I told you, rich and famous in life. Yeah. And you don't feel betrayed. You say, man, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Come on, man. Yeah, you about to live this rich and famous life. People gonna be gossiping about you. You may have locks, braids, curly hair, natural hair, free hair. People are nosy as fuck. Once you tap into your potential, you have released the genie in the lamp. You have the hidden talents. You are a golden child. Bitch, let's go. You don't care a fuck about that betrayal energy. And like Tupac said in the song, I know you had a baby with one of my fake friends. I know you had a baby on me when we was together. You know what I'm saying? But that shit just made me stronger. We don't care about that shit. Ain't nobody holding that resiliency in, man. We done with that shit. We released that shit. And now we healing ourselves and now we in the bag now. It's not all about money. We actually here to be humanitarians. But when you living in your life purpose, then shit presents to you when it's supposed to. It's never about money. It's never about money. I mean, of course, we have to survive, but at the same time, if you become rich and famous, that's because you did something that was correct to put you in that limelight, to put you in that golden light, to put you in that Bollywood light, to put you in that Hollywood light, to put you in that divine light. Because if you have ever noticed, all the stars that we see on TV and whatever, how they get their limelight is because they have a skill set to serve humanitarians. Actors, they serve a humanitarian skill. Singers, rappers, if they made it to a position, it's because they have been blessed to be put in that position. so they can continue to spread their message to the people. Does that make sense? Let's change how we supposed to view entertainment, right? But I gotta go, guys. I gotta go do Uber. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Still, remember, I rise. I am phenomenal. I am great, and I am adored. Those are your affirmations for today. 10, 17, 17, 10 on the clock. I love you guys. Peace.